Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rich Bradley, President of the Board of Public Service. This is the regular meeting of the Board of Public Service for Tuesday, August 6, 2024. This is a public meeting and there are no lettings or no hearings today. So I would ask that only members of this board be allowed to speak unless recognized by myself or the secretary. At this time, I'll ask the secretary to please call the roll.
Director Coyle,
Present.
Director Davis, Director Hayes,
Present.
Director Pearson, Director Scobie,
Present.
Director Williams,
Present.
President Bradley.
Present, we have a quorum. I will call this meeting to order.
Regular business from the President. Recommendation that approval be given as follows. Emergency action for emergency work for roof renovations to Marquette Recreation Center. The estimated cost is $807,000. Emergency action for emergency work for roof renovations to Cherokee Recreation Center. The estimated cost is $783,000. Emergency action for emergency work for roof renovations to Gamble and Tandy Recreation Centers. The estimated cost is $761,000. Emergency action for emergency work for principal arterial traffic safety improvements from Gravois to West Florissant. The estimated cost is $2,600,000. Supplemental agreement number 1 to PSA number 1223, Terminal 2 building expansion and improvements to the inbound baggage carousels at St. Louis Lambert International Airport with Burns and McDonnell Engineering Company, Inc. This supplemental agreement is in the amount of $1,163,871.85, is amended to modify the scope of work and is authorized by ordinance number 70617. Supplemental agreement number 6 to PSA number 1241, Airport Layout Plan Update at St. Louis Lambert International Airport with WSP USA, Inc. This supplemental agreement is amended to modify the scope of work and is authorized by ordinance number 70617. From the Office of Special Events, requests for the following to be approved, subject to certain conditions. There are 4 special events to be declared as festival zones. Number 1, Oil of God Street Festival will take place on Gano Avenue between Carter and West Florissant on August 10th from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Setup and teardown will start at 6 a.m. and end at 8 p.m. Number 2, Moonlight Ramble will take place in the streets throughout the city on August 17th from 7 a.m. through August 18th to 1 a.m. Setup and teardown will start at noon and end at 3 a.m. Number 3, St. Raphael, the Archangel Picnic will take place on Bishop Place between Highfield Road and Rhodes to Children's Back to Bishop Place on September 14th from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Number 4, Dogtown Donkey Dash Fair and 5K Run will take place on Clayton Avenue between Tam and Graham on September 15th. The fair will take place from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. with 2 lanes of the street being blocked off. The 5K run will be from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Setup and teardown will start at 5 a.m. and end at noon. From the Director of Public Utilities, recommendation that the board declares as emergency action the following. Make repairs to crew truck 236-415. The estimated cost is $21,152.34. Window tinting at the Water Administration Building at 1640 South Kings Highway Boulevard for safety and security reasons. The estimated cost of this work is $15,000. From the Director of Streets, recommendation that the following be approved, subject to certain conditions. Application number 132403, request by Pagan Lounge LLC to encroach with tables and chairs for a sidewalk cafe utilizing 40 square feet with liquor at 241-243 North Euclid Avenue. From the Directors of Public Safety and Utilities, joint recommendation that the following be approved, subject to certain conditions. Request by Re-Event Realty LLC to consolidate 4242 through 4246 Shaw Boulevard into 2 parcels in City Block 4937. Joint recommendation that the following be denied. Request by Stark Inc. and THD Design Group to subdivide 4439 Gibson Avenue into 2 equal-sized lots in CD Block 5111. From the Directors of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that the following be approved, subject to certain conditions. Request by Union Electric doing business as Ameren, Missouri for for cable and conduit upgrade at 2126 Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. Request by Aaron Bunce for public improvements at 1901 Washington Avenue to refresh and renovate the existing patio spaces with new concrete surfaces, new decorative metal railing and string lighting. Joint recommendation that one application from Charter be approved, subject to certain conditions. Application number 66 for 3854 South First Street. There are no conditional use permits for today's meeting.
Thank you, Michelle. I'd like to turn your attention to our meeting minutes from last Tuesday, July 30th, 2024. Are there any questions or comments on the meeting minutes as presented?
Hayes, motion to approve the meeting minutes from July 31st.
Second.
Thank you, directors. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Coyle,
Aye.
Director Davis,
Aye.
Director Hayes,
Aye.
Director Pearson,
Aye.
Director Scobie,
Aye.
Director Williams,
Abstain.
so noted. President Bradley.
Aye, the meeting minutes are approved. Thank you. Today's agenda, are there any questions or comments on today's BPS meeting agenda? Seeing none, I'll ask for a motion to approve, please.
So move, Scobie.
So I have two moves, so a move and a second. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Coyle,
Aye.
Director Davis,
Aye.
Director Hayes,
Aye.
Director Pearson,
Aye.
Director Scobie,
Aye.
Director Williams,
Aye.
President Bradley.
Aye, today's agenda is approved. Are there any questions or comments from any of our board directors? Seeing none, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn, please.
So moved. Hayes, stay cool, everybody.
Second, Williams.
Thank you, directors. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. Meeting adjourned. Thank you all. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
Thanks.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thanks, everyone.